And it doesn't make economic sense.
That's the one thing it does make.
We want a van, something that can carry a bit of weight. That gave up as soon as we put a load in it.
Look, we don't know that we want a van yet, do we? That's a big investment. We don't know if the business is going to take off, but a car you can use whenever.
I know why you want a car. You want it as a flaming passion wagon.
Look, I'm taking my dad out in it this afternoon, right? I've put 2-star petrol in it, so the engine's going to sound dead rough. I'll have it leapfrogging all the way down Rosamond Street. My dad'll be happy at 4.50. We can get Kevin to do it up a bit, and he's not going to charge out, is he? Well, not much anyway. So we get an £800 car for 4.50. Now that can't be bad, can it?
Well, it all sounds very underhand to me.
Of course it's not. Some people are just born suckers.
That's your own father you're talking about.
Exactly. Get him in, mate.
2 pints, mate.
Roll on, Pop.
So, I take it the big black leather chair arrives tomorrow with the spotlight.
Peter, I hope you're not serious.
We could just do with that, you know. That's what sorts the men out from the boys. You know, anybody can answer a question, but can they answer them under fire? That's what counts.
Firing squad will be against the wall.
Oh, don't. Gee, I had a distant cousin that happened to.
Oh, Mavis, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Oh, no, not the firing squad. No, mastermind. She got sat in that chair and her mind went a complete blank. It was terribly embarrassing for her.
Hope it doesn't run in the family. As I understand it, we sit in our teams. Sit down here, maybe. And the question master asks alternate questions. There's no such thing as chairs or buzzers or anything.
It's just a matter of concentration, really, to set your mind to shut out all the extraneous incidents and concentrate on the question in hand. You see, the brain's just a computer, really, and in theory, there's nothing to stop anyone answering any question as long as they've heard the answer before, because it'll be stored in your head somewhere, and then it's just a matter of not letting anything get in the way of your personal data system and stopping you finding it.
Yes, but I think succinctness is also a consideration. And confidence. Now, there's been a lot of soft Collins around, and I've heard it said that our team's not good enough. Now, we're going to put that right out of your minds, and when you go over the top tomorrow night, I want you to think of yourselves as a crack squad, primed, alert, and at the peak of your powers.
Right.
So, not too much dinner beforehand. That's a very good point, Mr. Barlow. Diet is also a consideration. Now, you want good, nourishing food that's going to build you up and not weigh you down. Now, I recommend lean meat and carrots. Memo to Deirdre, no suet dumplings.
Fish is supposed to be good for brain, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Dolphins are said to be very intelligent. Do you know, there are people that have conversations with dolphins.
One theory says they're the lost lords of Atlantis who metamorphosized when the city sank beneath the waves. And when our civilization comes to an end, the dolphins will once again rule the world.
So, dolphin and chips 4 times tomorrow night, then.
And now to tactics. When the question comes and you think you know the answer, there's to be no jumping in. You check with me first and then give it. Yes, could I just... Now, Mr. Barlow wants a word. Now, I want you to listen to Mr. Barlow because he's your captain. Thank you. Percy, I was going to suggest that we regard ourselves more as a team, so that we would check with each other rather than, with yourself. Cooperation, you mean? Yes. A very good suggestion, Mr. Barlow. I'll go along with that. Oh, good.
Masterful. You're a born leader.
Now, we'll adjourn now until tomorrow night. Now, a keen team is a sober team, so think on. Right, so who's coming to get drunk?
And where are you going?